Hi Taurus, welcome to With Love Tarot. I am back with your general reading for July of 2020. This is going to cover your current energies, your future energies for all of July, and I'm also taking an advice card for what you need to hear now to bring in success during this time period, and I will be taking an oracle card at the end as well. So this is going to cover several different areas. Money, career does pop up, and sometimes love too. But for those of you who are just interested in love, I am working on your new love reading, and I will also be putting out your general love reading in just a few days. Are you ready? So coming into your current energies here, we have Six of Pentacles with the Sun. So this is really, really nice energy. If you're not in this now, then this is something to come for your future. I'm getting balance, paying off debt, or, just taking a look at your bank accounts and budgeting and finally really getting that in check with the Six of Pentacles. Also, too, some of you could be getting something that's owed to you. Right, so if you're waiting on money, doesn't matter how big or small, some of you are actually getting that. I say that because the Sun is something that is going to make you really happy. So this is good news, celebrations, could represent the summertime for sure, or even a Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign person, or just have a friend or family member with a Leo placement in their birth chart. But whatever this is really beautiful energy that you are either taking on now or something to come for your future. So with the Page of Pentacles and Knight of Wands for your future energies, a lot of communication here, all right? Because Knights and Pages for me are my messengers. So starting with the Page of Pentacles, and I just noticed that it is on the top row next to the Six of Pentacles. So I do believe that finances are one of the major things that you're either dealing with around this time period, or is at the very least on your mind. And you could be getting some type of communication about your money. It's good news that I'm seeing though, okay? Could be something you applied for, it comes in. It could just be general communication from somebody. Could be a fellow earth sign. So with the Knight of Wands too, look, interesting here. Remember I just said fire sign? Because I'm just focused here, so I'm now in the second row, but look at this. So we have 2 earth and 2 fire. So yeah, that really confirms the message here that some of you are dealing with an earth sign, fire sign, or could be dealing with both. But yeah, so this is somebody that you could be romantically linked with. Could be new, not necessarily so, right? But somebody you find attractive, okay? And they find you attractive too. And also, if you're not dealing with anybody in particular, this is just some energy that you're taking on where you feel good about yourself or will feel really confident. Something could come in that really raises your self-confidence or self-esteem is what I'm getting here, especially if some of you felt down on your luck. That is going to change. So really, really nice energy coming in for you. So your card of advice here with the 4 of Wands, this is about family, stability, is sometimes my marriage card too, and foundation. So for your card of advice, or what you need to hear now to bring in success, is if some of you really have been working really hard, or, maybe not seeing family or friends, whatever that means for you, now is really the time to try to connect with people who ground you, people who build you up, okay? And whether that's a simple, hey, let's go out to dinner, or a phone call even, okay? Because this is really calling you to connect with your roots, connect with your foundation, or just do things that are going to ground you, okay? That's what's coming through here. 4 of Wands is one of my favorite cards, guys. Like I said, this is my marriage card. So I'm going to clarify some things here to get more specific. Okay, so the Princess of Pentacles popped out onto your current energies as a clarifier. So, wow, we now have it here twice because the page is the equivalent to a princess and vice versa. Okay, so this is definitely a significant message for many of you out there that, yeah, there's some type of communication coming in for you guys. Some of you might have already received it about money. Like I said, money that was owed to you or just something on a more positive level. Or it simply could just be communication from somebody that you're dealing with, okay? But the princess here is a really powerful card in this deck because she is really full of ideas. As you can see, she's pregnant, right? So she's pregnant with ideas. So actually what's coming through here, especially with the sun, guys, some of you out there could be pregnant, getting pregnant, or you know somebody who's about to have a baby. And as I look at this, there's a lot of similarity here with the Aries general reading that I just did. So you might want to check that out. Some of you might be linked to an Aries. But yeah, so if this is not about a child, some of you really are full of energy or creativity around this time period, and you're really going to start to act on your ideas. You know how sometimes you might get an idea like, oh, I should do this, or, you know, wouldn't it be cool if I did that, or maybe I should open this up. That's kind of the energy that you're in. Okay, and I see that some of you are going to take action on that. You know, this is creativity, this is abundance, and you're ready to really express it, is what's coming through here. It could be about your money too. So for what's coming in for your future here, okay, so with the Three of Swords, this is some tricky energy here. And you know what? The feeling I was getting with the Knight of Wands, and I don't always say this unless there's other cards that tell me so, but some of you, small percentage here, are dealing with a connection that could be on and off, hot and cold, okay? Could be a player for some of you out there, and with the Three of Swords, that indicates it, okay? So just be aware, guys, that somebody could be, this person could be trying to make a reappearance in your life, especially with the Three of Wands here, you know, somebody trying to come back in. But if that's not your story, our message I'm getting is that some of you are holding on to a past connection, pining for somebody, and you're in this energy where you're waiting on communication from them, okay? Some of you are going to get it, all right? That's what I see here. But just make sure that this person is for your highest good and you're not letting somebody in that is going to hold you back or hurt you, okay? Because can't sugarcoat this Three of Swords here, guys, right? So the Oracle card that popped out for you is Dice or Gamble. Should you stay or should you go? That is what you've been wondering of late. You want to throw in the towel, but if you do, are you running away from your responsibilities? Perhaps you should persevere and carry on. It might get better. But what if it doesn't? If a situation is not serving you as it should, if we're not being appreciated, then surely it is time to leave. However, as you have put in so much time and energy, it may be a mistake to leave before you reap the rewards. You can stay in the warmth of your current comfort zone or gamble it all away on a leap into the unknown, which might eventually lead you to adventures that will fulfill your soul, dreams, and desires. Only you can decide whether or not to take a risk. It's time to roll the dice. Okay, so that's a really interesting message. So some of you might also be on the verge of making a decision about something, or you don't know whether you should take on something new. Like I said, maybe this is going back to something that you've been kicking around in your head, a new idea. And, you know, some of us do have to take calculated risks on things, right? The energy of the Fool is coming through with this card, that sometimes you do need to take that leap of faith, right? As long as you're thinking things out enough and you're making calculated risks. Taurus, I wish you a beautiful July. If you enjoyed any part of this reading, please consider liking and subscribing. It will really help me grow and do well in the algorithm. I will see you next time. With love.